Hi, my name is Samantha Taylor, and you might have found this video because it's about sugar addiction. Now, I was a sugar addict for 30 years. Yes, I know, I'm embarrassed to say, but the other thing that's embarrassing is I am a personal trainer. I am a health expert. I've been in the fitness and health industry for 19 years. So even as a personal trainer and a health expert, I struggled with sugar many years into being a professional. I have only been free from my sugar addiction for a year and a half. Now, keep in mind, I have been the #1 personal trainer in a gym out of 2,000 trainers, producing more than any trainer. I had a radio show, a television spot, books I've written, like 5 books. I've trained thousands of people, but yet I could not get my own act together. And why am I telling you this? Because I believe there are a lot of sugar addicts out there. And some of us, you need to hear encouragement and believe that you can be free, because all of the head knowledge didn't help me. I had trained thousands of people, had my own radio show, a television spot. I mean, I'm talking, I knew the knowledge, but just reading another book doesn't fix it. There had to be something that happened in my head, spirit, and my heart that made a change. And I had to learn how to really break this addiction, because, people say, oh, you can't be addicted to sugar. Well, okay, you've never been addicted to sugar, obviously, because if you're watching this and you have a sugar problem, then you know what I'm talking about. So maybe you just love sugar and you're like, oh, I just really like sugar and I never really thought I was addicted to it. You know how many women and men tell me that they're like, I never knew I was addicted until I saw your stuff or I listened to your materials, because I never knew I was addicted. And then when I got off the addiction, wow, how awesome life is. You know how many people tell me that when they were a sugar addict before, they felt horrible all the time and they could never figure out what was wrong, and they went to the doctor and they got all these tests and the doctor never found anything wrong, but they got off sugar and they felt phenomenal. So my story is this: I was a sugar addict ever since I was a little bitty kid, and my grandmas, oh my gosh, they were the biggest chocolate pushers. I'm not kidding you. I just went and spent the weekend with my family, and my grandma was there pushing chocolate on everybody, and I'm sitting there playing cards with them, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make it. I'm not gonna have chocolate. I've been chocolate free for like 6 weeks, and I'm like, no, I'm not going down that road. I don't even want it. And she's like, here, have a bite, have a bite. And I said, you know what, Grandma? I'm going to have a seminar that's called My Grandma's a Drug Dealer, because she is pushing it on you. And here, you want that? Ooh, take a bite of that. Ooh, look what I got. She has a special fridge in her pantry just for chocolate. So I have to be very careful when I go over there. But the point is this: my family, it was very integrated in my family, and I used sugar to cope. I would emotionally eat, and it just became addictive. I just became addicted to it. So that's the main thing, is that you can get addicted to sugar. Yes, you can. I have been on and off of sugar addiction probably 50 times. But the good news is now I am really free of sugar. And do I have it every once in a while? Sure, but it doesn't control me anymore. That's the thing I'm talking about, my friend. There's a big difference if you have a little bit of sugar and it's no big deal. Just like an alcoholic can't have just one drink, but someone who's not an alcoholic, it's no big deal. So if you can have it and it's no big deal, then you're probably not a sugar addict. But if you can't just have that one donut, or you just can't even be around sugar without just going into a frenzy and going, oh, I want to eat that, I want more, it never, ever stops. Never, ever. You'll never be fully satisfied, ever. And that's the one thing I had to finally realize, that I would never be fully satisfied with my sugar cravings, because the more you eat, the more you want, right? Are you shaking your head? Yes, that's how it goes. So that's why I'm known as the sugar addiction specialist, because I have been a sugar addict for so long, but I also encourage other people to really break that sugar addiction and learn how phenomenal life can be when you're not addicted. It's amazing how much of your energy and your mind gets freed up when you're not consumed all the time with an addiction. So, my friend, if you saw this video and you're like, hey, you know what? I don't want to be addicted to sugar anymore, then check out my blog. It's sugaraddictionspecialist.com. You can go there, check that out, and just look around, check out some stuff. The main thing is you can be free from a sugar addiction. That's the good news. I am, and I've seen so many people be free of it, and that is the exciting news. Talk to you later.